Alright, that should do it.
Alright, okay.
It's there. I'm bringing up all of my hotkeys and stuff.
Okay. I want to make sure I had sound. I got it.
Alright. Alright, where did... There's chat. And as always, I check to see that I was actually working. Yep. Alright. Hello everybody, welcome back to Super Robot Wars 30th with co-host.
Is that what my official job description is? Am I getting paid for this?
I mean, eventually, hopefully, I'd be able to pay all of my friends who show up on this.
No, that's fine, I'll do this shit for free. Hi, I'm Cap.
But yeah, we're continuing Super Robot Wars. I'll do the YouTube thing, you know, as always. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, because otherwise YouTube will come to my house and cap me in the ass.
It's true, they told me. I paid them to do it.
How could you?
Easily.
That's fair.
With not a single lost night of sleep.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, so as you can see, my main profile, I'm still not done with the game.
Jesus. 120 missions.
Yes. In fairness, some of those were optional.
Alright.
But at the same time, in previous games, it was like 40 or 50 missions, so...
Yeah. A lot of stuff, though.
It is, and I love it. And there's still more coming.
Damn.
Yeah, we're waiting for DLC Pack 2 to drop, which will add in both the cast of the Ultraman anime, which if you haven't watched yet, please do. It's fucking sick. And it will also add in the cast of Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans.
What's the name of the Gundam in that one?
The Barbados.
Its waist has always bothered me.
Mm.
I have no more to say on it.
Yeah, that's just kind of the design aesthetic for mobile suits in that season.
Right, but it's so bare.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like it should be censored or something.
We'll go that far. But like, I can't help but love the design of the Gundams in that season compared to the rest of the mobile suits, because everything else in that season is so like flat with like highly calculated angles, almost like to show like military uniformity. And then the Gundams in that season are all like hyper aggressively designed.
Yeah.
And I can't help but like that, because it really does show just like how in that show's universe, how even like 50 years later the Gundam are just considered monsters compared to all of these heavily regulated mobile suit designs.
Right.
Let's see, okay, we don't have a dimensional distortion here, so we're just going to go to mission select. Well, let's see now, so these we're going to do last, because these will forcibly progress the story.
Okay.
And so, well, I guess this one we could actually do, because this will get us Camille if we want to do that.
Alright. Fair enough.
Let's see, what else do we got? This will start some of the DLC. This will get us Masaki, one of the very first original pilot created for the series.
Huh.
This is DLC. This is DLC. This will get us characters from Code Geass. And this will get us the Great Mazinger. So, take your pick.
I like Code Geass as much as the next guy.
Is that sarcasm?
I don't know. I had a point. Like, Code Geass is alright.
I enjoyed the first season way more than the second, and then season 3 was like, why does the robot look like a maid?
I didn't know there were multiple seasons.
Yeah.
Shows what I know.
Yeah.
I'm the wrong person to be on this train.
Okay, looks like we're getting the Code Geass people. Confirm. Oh yeah, we also get Van and Dawn of Thursday from Gun X Sword in this mission.
I'll take your word for it. Once again, to remind folks why I'm here, I am here explicitly to point at the 10% of mobile suits or giant robots that I will recognize and to ask incessantly who the rest of them are. Such as right now. Who's that?
Some character from Code Geass. I don't remember everybody from that show.
Man,
there are so many.
The wrong people to be on this show.
Like, here's the thing. I watched the entirety of the first 2 seasons of Code Geass, but there are so many characters in that show that just do jack shit.
Fair enough.
And even worse is that this was long out. This all is happening long after I just stopped watching.
Ah. All right.
Also, as I've explained to other people in my off time, I can't help but see the characters I do recognize and hear their code meant voices.
Man, I respect whatever he's doing with his life now, but I miss Purple Eyes.
I don't know what he's doing, because every so often he just shows up and does something.
Well, I remember he, like, said a while back that, that the Digimon thing was his last video.
I don't believe him.
I guess that's fair. I have no reason not to believe him.
Because he often does this. He'll just make something, disappear for like 2 years, and then put out a 30-minute video.
That's fair. Personally, I don't have a reason to disbelieve him. Like, I personally think he's relatively serious this time. But if he's not, that'd be cool too.
Yeah. God, the fucking artwork. I know I point it out every time, but
Who's this person from?
Majestic Prince.
Right. Yeah, that was the one that was like, it's not that bad, but then I like saw the noses and I processed them a bit more.
Yeah.
It's like, man, that is some. Yeah, this was the one. This was the guy that sold me on, nah, maybe this doesn't look great.
Oh, I did one of their big story missions last time I played in my own profile, and let me tell you, they decide that, no what, it's not enough for us to jump the shark, we're going to strap turbo boosters and a springboard to that ramp.
I'm not against this. That sounds cool.
It's really dumb.
That's a darn shame. So are they talking about anything? Okay, wait. These people are from different things, right?
The 2 people you're looking at right now are from Gundam Victory.
Yeah, okay, I can see it. God damn it. I know it's something you just have to get used to when you play these games, but like, man, that art style clash. Oh my god.
There's Amuro.
Still being a bitch, Amuro?
No, actually.
Oh, that's surprising. Because, like, Amuro's deep, like, understandably so, but Amuro's default is bitch.
Well, keep in mind, this is also taking place after the events of Char's counterattack.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, he's literally like, you know what, I'm sick of just sitting in my room and whining. I'm actually gonna decide to make a fucking difference.
Okay, to be fair, he was doing both of those, like, simultaneously for a long time, and, like, relatively successfully. He just wasn't experiencing literally any personal growth. Her name is C2, isn't it?
Yes.
Write C2, you motherfuckers.
I know!
You could not, if this was my only interaction with this character, my assumption would be that her name is CC.
I know, that's what I thought for the longest time.
Hate it. Despite having similar art styles, the two ladies, Colin and whoever the other lady was, still look like they were from different shows.
I sort of see it.
I think it's the clothing.
Yeah, could be.
I can't tell what's going on with this guy's scarf.
What about it?
I don't know where it starts and where it ends.
That's just something you have to expect whenever a scarf is drawn, period.
I guess. Like, what is this lady on the left supposed to be? I really should probably, like...
So she is from Code Geass. She is a nurse, a maid, and an assassin.
And apparently she just decided, fuck having separate uniforms. I want it all in one.
Essentially.
You know what? I respect it. Fair enough.
I think, you know what, I'm simultaneously completely down with it, but also like, it's so fucking dumb.
Yeah, a little bit, but who cares? It's anime. It's robot animes.
Yeah.
I feel like the story in this game is probably about as easy to parse as the story from your average Warriors Orochi game.
Sort of. I think like the big advantage this has is that the story isn't told entirely through a screen of auto-scrolling text.
I forgot about that. Also, nurse maid assassin is that's just kind of anime wrapped up with a neat little bow, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Oh shit, he's got the Sharingan.
We don't mention useless things in this show.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna find a character to pick on as a useless thing now. I just gotta figure out which one, just to spite me. I'm leaning toward Amuro, but you say he's doing stuff in this one. Also, Amuro's literally never been useless.
I guess actually, now that I think about it, you could pick this guy, because he will wind up dead by the time this mission ends.
No. It's gotta be. What the? I don't know what this guy's from, but I'd watch it.
Sword X, or sorry, Gun X Sword.
All right, noted. I'm writing that down. My notepad. Does he have a gun and a sword?
No, he just has a giant machete, which is used to summon and pilot his robot.
Well, then where's the gun come from?
There's another character in the show whose robot is equipped with a Gatling gun, a twin-barreled machine gun, and a linear cannon.
Why was there two of them?
Because his Gios lets him create illusions that everybody else within a set range is him. So Van here is like, if I can't tell which one is the real one, I'll just beat the shit out of all of them.
Yeah, right, I like this cowboy man. Also, wait, there are I just processed, there are multiple Gioses?
Yes.
Alright. I accept that.
I mean, that was established pretty early on in the show, I will admit that.
Okay, it wasn't established when I started watching. I got like 20 episodes in or something.
Ah.
What happened to the other 98 Carmens?
Ha ha ha
One of the records. First time that joke's probably ever been.
Oh, absolutely the first time. And if there is an explanation, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I haven't watched Gun X Sword.
I'll let you know next time. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so here's how you know that I'm completely useless in this stream.
Uh-huh.
If you ask me a single comprehension question about the scene that just passed, I couldn't tell you shit. What are we doing here?
We are here on a diplomatic mission to retrieve Nunnally, who the Kingdom of Zilkstan kidnapped, but sent out a press release saying, no, we totally didn't kidnap her, and if you come in to investigate, we'll just declare that it's all-out war against us.
Uh-huh.
So essentially, they send in the dry crews because, well, I mean, you're technically an independent unit. So even if you do go in and wind up starting some shit, they can't actually use that to attack us because you're independent.
Yeah, we're a free unit.
Uh huh.
They can't hold us.
Yeah, literally, that's it.
Man, Suzaki, you look like shit, man.
I mean, he has been being held here and tortured for like the last 48 hours.
Alright. So at what point in Code Geass does this take place?
After I stopped watching.
Oh, okay. Alright, so then we're both completely lost.
Yeah, literally everything I know about it is discussed in the game.
Okay. Okay, so how much are you paying attention to what's going on?
Not a lot because I have already seen all of this in my file.
Okay.
I'm just throwing it up on the screen for a brief moment for any viewers who want to pause and watch or read.
That's neighborly.
Oh yeah, so speaking of this game, I had a couple of issues with it that I'm going to bring up because you and I will eventually have to deal with those issues.
Oh, boy.
So there's a mission in this game called What Follows Myth, And no matter how much you might want to, you can under no circumstances have Amuro initiate combat with the Neo Zeong.
Why?
It causes the game to crash.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Like... Okay, so not fail the mission, like crash.
Yes.
How long's this game been out?
Just came out in October.
Okay, so you say just came out. I hear at least a month?
Mm-hmm.
And this hasn't been fixed?
Yes.
I feel like do a thing and it will crash the game is like one of those bugs that's like, hey, you should probably fix this.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Damn, something caught in my throat. But like, on the one hand, like, there's easy workarounds. Just don't send Amuro to fight the Neo Zeong. But on the other hand, it's like you obviously want to have Amuro fight the Neo Zeong because you know it's Amuro and it's the Neo Zeong.
Right, like the only way they could incentivize it more is if Char was piloting it.
Exactly. But yeah, doing that causes the game to crash.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's distressing.
Yeah. Another thing is that there is another mission later on. I forget what it's called. If they are on if you have deployed them, you cannot under any circumstances have Hyoma and the Combattler V fight any of the bosses on that map.
So, is it the same thing?
Yes.
Okay, so multiple places where just having a dude fight a certain dude will just crash your game.
Yes. And then there's another mission later on where during attacks from one of the bosses, my game would crash, and I'm not 100% sure why. The only thing I could find, what I could guess happened, is that it crashes because it's trying to load a fail state for that mission. Because the character who got shot down is cannot be shot down during the mission, or you fail it.
This is weird. I don't know. It feels weird to me that there are like certain encounters in the game that can just like crash your fucking game.
Yeah.
That and a month out, that shouldn't be there anymore.
I have reported it to Bamco. I'm gonna see what happens, because they told me to do a bunch of stuff where it's like, well, obviously I've done this, and I told them, yeah, I did all this, and then they're like, well, we'll let you know, we'll look into it, and we'll let you know what happened, let everybody know what happens in the next update. Then I'm like, okay, you better.
Is it reproducible?
Yes, I tried to confirm that it wasn't just a one-off thing. I reattempted these 3 times.
Huh.
I did the exact same thing 3 times, and it happened all 3 times.
Frustrating.
Yeah. I remember you, and I only remember you because I remember, that's right, you die during this mission.
Oh. Well, spoilers.
Who cares? Are you really gonna remember Shesthal?
dude, we didn't watch this, so for all we know, he is a fan favorite character.
I
I'm not
sincerely
bashing on it,
doubt
but
that.
It's possible. Dude, look at that hair. Yeah, you know what? No, I've got nothing. I know nothing. I do not have a frame of reference to say that this is the character people like.
Hey, he's dead.
All right, then.
He's dead. You don't even get to kill him yourself. He dies, he dies by falling off the cliff.
Yeah. Wow.
Like a total bitch.
Man, okay. This can't be... Look, I am coming as a complete outsider, and I fully acknowledge that, but, like, this can't... This has to just be for the character interactions, and not for, like, a meaningful, well-told version of these stories, because there's just too fucking much. Like, I don't know who any of these people are, and thus their deaths mean nothing to me.
That's fine.
So, like, for me, like, because I'm not really into the Super Robo Wars as, like, a general thing. It's there, and I respect it, absolutely, but, like, I also, like, I have to wonder, then, what is, like, the main draw of it? You know, I know the main draw of it. It's seeing all the people together.
Yeah, absolutely it is.
But, like, I guess, like, trying to, like, dig into that and trying to see, like, well, what aspects of seeing all those people together are the things that they like.
There's a lot to that.
Alright.
Like, there's less the interactions between the characters.
That's what I would assume.
Well, yeah, there's the intertwining of the plot lines. There's, like, characters who have gone through similar things giving each other advice and whatnot.
Alright. You know, yeah, no, I can see that. That makes sense.
Yeah. And then for some of this stuff, it's just like, wow, this show hasn't been around, like, in any form for, like, 30 years. So I get to see it here.
Okay, so it's kind of like a, hey, it's that thing we like.
Yeah, there's that too, so...
That's fair.
Oh god, I'm Hamuro!
こいつのことは俺が一番よくわかっている。邪魔をするな。
Hey, it's a Zoid.
I mean, I wish it was.
Has Zoids ever been in this?
Yes, actually.
Alright, yeah, that makes sense.
I would love to see them in another game again.
I'm checking something.
Uh-huh.
Are there any of those Zoids games on the horizon?
What was that?
I'm looking at if there's any Zoids games that are on the horizon.
Ah. Yeah, there aren't any coming out to my knowledge.
No, the last one was a mobile game.
Ah.
No, sorry, no, the last one was a digital trading card game.
Oh.
The last console release was Zoid's Assault.
I know that's the last localized console release.
Well, that's the last one at least that's the last one that shows that, because they have several like Japanese titles on here, but that's the last like console release they show on Wikipedia.
That's weird, because I know that's not true. I know there was a fighting game that came out a few years back. Actually, there were two fighting games that came out just a couple years back.
Zoid's Wild Blast?
Yes.
Okay, maybe you know what? Maybe nobody on Wikipedia has thought to update the article in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just Control F Wild Blast. Yeah, not on the page.
Ah. Yeah, no, yeah, because yeah, that was the last one that came out, to my knowledge, anyway.
Apparently, English is supported on Zoid's Wild Blast.
Ooh. Well, guess what I'm gonna be snagging from Play Asia at some point.
Yeah. Actually, I think it might be localized. Like, I don't think it's like English voice acted. I think it might be localized because it's just here on like the Nintendo eShop.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll have to snag that at some point.
Yeah. So I just saw it was the one that always got to that mission where you were just unable to get past it, right?
Yeah, and I found out that literally the community answer to it is just keep playing at it and failing until you succeed, because you keep all of your EXP and level ups after you die.
Oh, grind failures. That's always the best.
No, that's so bad.
Alright, interrupting that thought. That robot looks sick, and it makes me even more interested in this show. What is it, Gun X Sword?
Yes, that's the main robot of the show, Dawn of Thursday.
I'm sorry, what is it called?
Dawn of Thursday. DANN of Thursday.
So, God, I'm trying to make a joke that's clever and not easy, but like, okay, why is it called Dawn of Thursday?
Because it's part of a group of machines called the Original Seven, and there was one for every day of the week.
That's a weird gimmick.
Uh-huh.
Like you got stuff like the Shuffle Alliance in G Gundam, and stuff like every mythological figure has had an anime version of them in some form in any given genre.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think Days of the Week is ever a thing I expected to.
Yeah. The main villain's robot is called Birthday.
Wait, Earth Day or Birthday?
Birthday with a B.
Alright, I'm sold. Once you're done killing these Rayquazas, I'm gonna look up more about this.
Feel free to.
Alright.
I have to persist because you only got 1500
okay.
HP here.
Apparently, much like Hunter x Hunter, it's apparently just pronounced gun sword.
Oh. Alright. I've never... Unlike Hunter x Hunter, I've never actually heard anybody say the name of the show out loud.
Apparently there's 26 episodes. 2010, yeah, okay. That should be easy to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Huh, apparently they've been in multiple Super Robot Wars games.
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, it is not uncommon for a series to return.
Okay.
I don't have enough morale for it. That would explain it.
Alright, explain to me some of the mechanics of this game.
Alright. First things first, yo-yo time.
That is a hell of a mechanic. So silly.
I love it.
Beautiful.
Like it is peak classic Super Robot.
Yeah.
But mechanics. So obviously you move, and the red spaces are where you can move to.
Okay.
When you attack, every weapon has a range, and anything within the blue spaces is something you can target.
Okay.
Except for allied units, obviously.
Obviously, yeah. That's your average grid-based, turn-based.
Yeah, every weapon also has an attack power, a range, an accuracy, a crit rate, and then either a max ammo or an energy cost,
Okay.
which should be pretty self-explanatory.
Right.
Every attack also has a morale requirement.
Okay.
Your characters will gain morale as they engage in combat, or through certain passive abilities you can acquire throughout the game.
Okay.
Also, as they get to higher levels, then they will just deploy with more morale by default. Like, I'm at a point in the game where everybody deploys with between 130 to 145 morale by default.
Okay.
A lot of attacks also have additional effects, like this one has Ignore Size and Barrier Buster.
Alright.
So Barrier Buster means that if the enemy has a passive guard ability, then you ignore it.
Right.
And Ignore Size means that if the enemy is bigger than you, you don't deal decreased damage, and if the enemy is smaller than you, then you ignore their evasion bonus.
Okay.
Yeah. Then, of course, as you engage in battle, the enemy can either choose to evade, counterattack, or block. If they block, then Barrier Buster doesn't do anything because it's not a passive guard, it's an active one.
Oh, okay.
Certain attacks will also, by default, hit every enemy within their targeting range, but you have to be careful because some of them also do not have IFF.
Okay.
Meaning that those ones can and will injure your allies if they don't evade.
Okay.
The original Gundam looks so dumpy in this art style, I love it.
Yeah. So, me and another buddy of ours are going through the original, Mobile Suit Gundam.
Which buddy?
Moonstone.
Mike. You can just call him that. He was on last week's stream, and he's just said just call me Mike.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so me and Mike were going through, the original Gundam.
Uh-huh.
Every time, because there's always like a couple weeks between episodes
Yeah.
for us. But just it's always funny just getting back to it and seeing like the Gundam theme song go for like a solid like minute and a half.
I know.
And it feels like it ends and then starts back up.
I know.
It's also there is a specific shot.
I was also gonna say it's also a really fucking unfitting theme song tonally for the show.
Oh right, but it's like it's definitely I feel like it definitely fits the tone of the time. Mm. But like there are shots in that are like there's a shot that gets reused often. It's whenever the Gundam is like assembling itself in midair.
Yeah.
There's always a shot of the pilots that are flying the thing that has the Gundam parts in it.
Uh-huh.
And the placement of one of the pupils is always off. And it looks really goofy.
Yeah, that's kind of just par for the course back then.
Yep. It's the flaws of traditional animation.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Job, the character who is almost a character, but never quite.
I have no idea who the hell that is.
You know, Job. I thought it was Joe for a long time, but apparently no, he's Job. And He is a blonde character that consistently has a consistent design in his name, and people like tell him to do stuff often. But like, he's never allowed to be like a character.
Oh.
It's weird. He's like almost a character, but not quite. He's great. I love him. Shout outs to Job.
Alright. Where hasn't moved? Oh.
I still love Kai. Kai's still one of my favorite characters.
He's such a sack of shit at the beginning of the show.
Because he doesn't want to be there.
No, he doesn't. He absolutely doesn't. Like, half of them don't want to be there.
Right, but like everybody else at least has some kind of like sense of duty
Uh-huh.
at some point. The first chance he gets, Kai pieces out. No. The first chance he gets to do so without actual repercussions, Kai fucking ditches.
Oh.
He's gone. I love Kai. Like, his character is so consistent. Like, he is doing it for survival, and he's like, alright, I might as well. If I don't, we're going to die.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be here.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure everyone fucking knows it.
We gotta get through this stuff soon so Amuro can get his upgrade.
Also, less ironic shout-outs to Rambo Ralph.
Uh-huh. Is that just where you're ending it?
Yeah, no, I feel like I don't need to elaborate on that.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I love that he's a recurring character in the Build Fighters anime.
I am a little disappointed with the use of him in the Build Fighters anime.
Why is that?
I don't think they utilized him well enough. I would have preferred to see a WoW who is like, who gets the time to shine and is not just kind of a comedic character. I also, over him, like, fawning after a married woman, I also would have very much appreciated a Hammond.
Ah.
Because the dynamic between Rambo Rao and Hammond is amazing. I love it.
Ah, I forgot to use a spirit command. Ah, shit. So that's another mechanic I should have mentioned. So before and just before battle starts, or here on the grid, you can have your characters use what are called spirit commands to alter the outcome of the battle. And I completely forgot to use one on Van here, so he's gonna take some damage.
That's a lot of damage.
It is.
Is that like most of his HP or some shit?
Yeah, that was most of his HP. So yeah, since I didn't use a command, he had a 0% dodge and he had 30% accuracy. So yeah, that was gonna happen, unfortunately.
But I do want to say that's the most interested I've been in these like confrontations for a while, because it actually felt like you might die there. And like there were stakes suddenly.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta make proper use of your spirit commands or else you will lose.
Alright, fair enough. Who is the VR trooper?
Shalio, he's from Code Geass.
Okay. What he's piloting does not look like the nightmares from Geass.
We'll get a better image of it in a moment.
How old is Lloyd supposed to be?
I don't fucking know.
Because like he looks like he's like in his like early 20s to late teens, but it's also Liam O'Brien doing his old man voice.
Yeah, I have no idea, I'll just be honest. No idea how old Lloyd is supposed to be. Alright, so here it is.
Yeah, that looks a bit more like a nightmare, but it also, like, it still does it. It's not quite the same design I'm used to.
Ah.
I don't know.
Oh, and here we go. Colin is not useless anymore because now she has the Gurden type special.
Okay. So,
We're
full
just gonna...
disclosure,
Uh-huh.
I'm keeping an eye on my roommate's PS4 because he's trying to log into Final Fantasy 14,
Uh-huh.
and the expansion pack just dropped.
Ah.
The queue is currently at 2,357.
Woo!
To let you know, he started trying to log in probably about 20 minutes to a half hour ago.
Oh.
I believe it was 3,800 before.
Oh. Alright,
Yeah,
Amuro.
some login issues.
I can imagine. Alright, Amuro, attack sequence, go!
Attack sequence go, blows the fuck out of him. That's so many missiles. Rockets. Those are rockets. They're not guided. Well, apparently he needs them because man, Bright's gonna be on his ass. Just taking pot shots with rockets. Those are expensive, man. I know I mentioned it before, but if that first explosion had been the explosion that got rid of it, that would be so much more satisfying.
Yeah, that can happen. I am at a point where that kind of stuff happens frequently.
Yeah, I know, but like, if it was like the default, that would make a lot of this like a lot more satisfying. That's probably not a new criticism. I'm probably not the first person to say that.
Alright, let's, we're gonna use persist here. Shit, I got it. We're gonna use bullseye too. Get him, Combattler V!
Get him, you giant action figure, you. Those are not lances.
Okay, that's some better damage.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna hit him with the big punch!
That's a chunky ass looking robot. I dig it.
The SRX is great.
Just to let you know, when I say chunky ass looking robot, that is a compliment. Punched him so hard he exploded.
Yeah, okay, we gotta use that. Oh boy. We're gonna have to use both of these. I don't want to use both of them, but...
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah. There we go. That's better. Will this kill him? Yes. I don't think he has counters, so I should be able to attack first. Yep. And then he exploded.
Hell yeah.
And Van got 2 levels out of it.
I like how it just kind of moves them over.
Yeah.
Not saying anything because I feel like this confrontation deserves respect.
Mm.
For somebody at least.
Alright, well. That's the end of that. Hey, Shar, do me a favor. Kill this thing. Good work, Shar. This will kill it.
Hell yeah.
Dud. That's right there, freeze hole.
Good for you, random soldier.
You made 0 difference.
I bet he feels real accomplished.
Oh, I'm sure. I never mentioned this, but I know I've said before last time that I have monetization claims on these from not just Bandai Namco, but also from the people who made the music for these the music for the shows. But what I found funny is that I first noticed it when I put Part 2 up, and somehow they had also put out a claim on Part 3, and I'm like, I don't record Part 3 for another week. What future technology did they use to do this?
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Hey dude, you want to get kicked in the head? If that's what's going to happen, I'm going to kick you in the head.
You ever... I don't remember even what it's from. There was a bit on some comedy song disc about boot to the head.
Oh, yeah.
The phrase boot to the head.
Yeah.
And it's just like a karate man kicking people.
I bequeath to you a boot to the head. Anything here I can even kill this? Okay, well, let's just hit you with the biggest attack he's got. I gotta do 2 of these.
So do those not carry over between missions?
What do you mean?
I mean, do they not recharge at the end of the mission?
No, they do. It's just kind of like they each have a certain SP cost to them, and I only get back so much per turn without getting upgrades later on.
Okay.
So using 2 of them's like, oh shit! Goji's another character we're gonna have to get upgrades for real soon because his Ichinana gets underpowered real fast.
Okay. So... Nope, that thought's gone.
Ah, I see.
I feel like it was about up. Yeah, I was gonna ask. So, what characters do you get that like start off good, or is it like everyone you get, you probably have to upgrade them a little bit first?
Everybody is gonna have. Everybody is going to get like. Everybody's going to need to get like their stats upgraded at the very least. But certain units in the game are just less powerful, but it's for a reason.
And the placement of that rocket.
It was a different time, okay?
Okay, legit, it probably was.
But like certain units even just get really good once you just get their their unit-specific custom upgrade, which happens once everybody has reached level 5 in all of the upgrade areas except for their weapon damage.
Okay. Alright. Actually, give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright. Let's just evade that attack. Let's get back to killing these.
So are the snake dudes from anything?
They're from the same show as Van.
Okay. That was a ring, not a bell.
Eh. Are you gonna argue with the man with the machete robot?
I mean, through a computer, yes.
Okay, go ahead,
I'll
talk
argue with anyone through a computer.
go ahead, talk shit then.
Alright. Rings don't actually ring like that, unless there's like another ring for them to like percuss against. Is percuss a word?
As far as I know, yes.
Fuck it, if it's not, people know what it means.
Oh yeah, do you want me to really hurt your English major brain?
Dude, having the English major hurts my English major brain.
So is that a yes?
Sure, go for it.
The past tense of William Shakespeare is Woody was Shakespeare.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I've known that one for a while.
Ah, okay.
Nah, man. Let me tell you about the sentence that consists of the word buffalo.
Oh yeah, buffalo, buffalo, buffalo.
I believe it's actually 7.
Oh, even better.
Or fish spelled G-H-O-T-I, or the potato version of that, which is like 17 letters long. This language is a gruesome chimera of other languages.
Oh, holy shit, he lived. I can't have that.
Rectify it now.
Exactly. In fact, I'm gonna go overkill. We're gonna hit you with... where is it? There we go. We're gonna hit you with this thing. Fuck you.
Did it miss?
You did. Alright, you know what? That's enough of this bullshit.
Man, this guy's a survivor.
Apparently. Time for a good old-fashioned beatdown, then. There we go.
I thought for a second it might miss.
So did I. But nah, it's gone.
Dude, that guy held out longer than any of his buddies.
I know. All right, Gridman. Humiliate this child.
I wish to kick him.
Oh, I'm not gonna kick him.
No.
Doing way worse.
Alright, sword.
There we go.
Fuck him up.
That is the intent.
I
Oh.
combined for C and cheer and saw cheese for Mother's
hold on
command,
a second.
cheese.
Do I not? Give me a second here. Do I not have anybody that can... hang on a second here. Uh-oh.
What are you looking for?
I'm checking to see if I have anybody that can increase Colin's accuracy. Because she has a 5% hit chance.
Would Bullseye not do it?
Bullseye only works on the specific unit.
Oh. Huh.
Do I have any of these that will work? No. Uh-oh. Do you have any? Will any of these help you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I mean, you could attack someone else.
I guess so.
Sorry, Callum.
Nope.
Give you the.
Here we go. I would have loved to have Colin get the finishing blow, but 5% accuracy makes that not possible.
Yeah.
And I think it's because he's got 10 HP left. I believe it's because, yep, there it is. Potential 6.
What does that do?
If somebody has potential, the lower their HP gets, the higher their defense and evasion becomes.
Oh, so his is probably going to be skyrocketing right now.
Yeah. Like, if you want to know, the highest you can get is potential 9, where if you are at 30% HP or less, your defense and accuracy are boosted by 80%.
Jesus.
So,
What's her to hit now?
let's find out. 0! And that's with plus 20 accuracy. Yes, yeah, nobody has any abilities to grant other people accuracy buffs.
Is that just an oversight on your part, or are you just out of those abilities, or?
Nobody's a hot. It's just one of the. I didn't. I'm gonna try speaking again. English is my first language, if you couldn't tell.
Go for it, man.
But it's not really any of those things. It's here we go. Somebody who can give themselves an accuracy buff. It's just one of those things where some abilities just don't unlock until you're at a certain level.
Okay.
I know I have.
Type death ever.
I know there are characters I have that will get that ability, but I don't have any of them right now.
Okay.
Alright, well, we're off to retrieve Suzaku. This scene is so much less dramatic with my mental voices playing for them.
It's also less dramatic because it's like not not theatrical.
Yeah, that too.
It's two talk sprites talking to each other.
No.
I never really liked Lelouch.
Hmm.
I think maybe that's why I fell off the show.
Ah.
Alright, it's been too long between silence. We need to find something to say.
Yeah, it's mostly just them saying, like, yo, we're joining up, maybe, kind of, sort of, okay, we'll come with you.
I am here explicitly to try and prevent silences from occurring.
Uh-huh.
And it's just not working. I keep creeping back in.
Yeah. Isn't this an interesting duo?
The idea that in this universe these two have both happened
Uh-huh.
is weird.
Uh-huh. All right.
So is each of these set in its own universe, or are they like sequel, like in canon sequels to each other?
The only ones I know of that are in canon sequels to each other are the original generation games. But there are a couple of bits of dialogue here that implies that this is supposed to be a sequel to the original Super Robot Wars game for the Game Boy.
Okay.
Which, I mean, like, considering this is the 30th anniversary game, like, you know what, that makes sense that they'd try to do that.
Yeah.
Now then, we can give upgrades to our new people. You're getting a mobility buff And a damage buff. I guess I could give you armor and damage buff, and we'll give you immobility and damage buff. And we'll buff these here. Okay. Oh wait, how much we got? That we got 4,000. Okay, let's see. What are we gonna update now? No, not that. No, let's see. Could get that. What does this do? Maybe. Those are all upgraded. Those are all updated. Comes after that. Yeah, we'll snag this. There we go. And alright. Nope, that's not it. There we go, power parts. There we go.
So, how many characters do you currently have?
In my main game?
No, here.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see.
Because, like, there's no way you can deploy all of your characters.
No, you cannot deploy all of them. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
That is less than I thought.
Alright, there we go.
Legitimately.
Ah. Alright, now where are we heading off to?
Remind me who is what
Let's see,
again.
if we go to a sign, we can get Camille.
Here, let's go get Camille.
Let's see, if we go to the...
No, you don't need to tell me anything else.
Okay, we're just gonna go grab Camille, alright then.
Yeah. The only person who is a bigger and more justified whiner than Amuro Red. Camille Bidan.
The brief chat Amuro and Char just had was like, are you expecting Camille to forgive you for what you did? And he's just like, nope. And Amuro's like, that's fair.
Yeah. See, this is an interaction that I'm interested in seeing.
Hmm.
As I have also seen like the first 20 episodes of Zeta.
Uh-huh.
God, these characters.
They're so bad.
Like, maybe it looks better in motion, but like... It also feels like these characters are like interrupting a conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, it's fun.
Uh-huh. And there's Camille.
Mio was always the kind of character that I liked because he just was sick. He was consistently fed up with everything.
Yeah.
like in a similar and yet somehow still different way than Amuro.
Yeah. Right now, he's very just calmly done.
Yeah. I wonder what he's going to be piloting then.
Now, he starts with the Mark II.
Okay.
Mhm.
That makes sense. I'm assuming he can get the Zeta later.
Yes.
So is it just these two for now?
Yes.
Alright. That's a nice change of pace rather than like having like literally everybody.
Oh yeah, there's missions like that where where only a few people are deployed, or like it starts with only a couple and then later on you get more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
so
right.
it's just you against all of them for right now?
Yes. We're just going to use focus right now because focus is a great ability. Until my next turn starts, the character who uses it gets 30 to their accuracy and evasion.
Okay, so when all of these guys come and attack you, you're going to be able to dodge them a lot better.
Yes.
That's good for if you know you're going to get hit back.
Yeah. That's what I said earlier. Like, making proper use of the spirit commands in this game makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Of course, like, later on in the game, like, this many enemies ganging up on one guy just becomes free experience. Like, I have had people use no spirit commands and in one turn shoot down, like, 8 enemies.
Yeah.
Okay, just using that again.
Is that guy dead, or is he gray because he just can't move anymore this turn?
You can't move anymore this turn. When a unit dives, it explodes.
Okay. Hey, you haven't gotten hit yet.
Yep. Well, because I only have like a 20% accuracy rate on me right now because I used focus.
Okay.
Okay, so they're all out of range of that. No, don't humiliate me this way! Too late, I'm gonna humiliate you in exactly this way. See? He's dead, so he exploded.
Okay.
Yona just racking up the kills in EXP right now.
Wait, Jonah or Yona?
I'm not actually sure.
Because I looked at that name and thought Jonah.
Ah. I guess it's because, like, it's Gundam, so I assume names to be pronounced in the less recognizable way.
this goes on much longer, I'll kill all of them, and none of the other guys will get any experience.
I know, right? Oh, we're gonna
So
fire
now-
missiles into his face.
So, they just got here just in time for you to kill the other two guys
Basically.
as they attempt to attack you.
Basically.
それなりに訓練は受けてきたんだ
Anticlimactic at its best.
Mhm.
応戦するしかないここはミサイルでモニカーの半分が死んだ
Okay, he's not dead. Oh, okay, these guys hadn't attacked you yet. Okay,
Yeah.
so they still have their HP. So do you have to get... So does it get to a point with this game where you just have to, like, pick the team that you want and
Yeah.
stick with them?
Yeah.
Oh shit, them's the Gyaradogas.
Uh-huh. But don't worry, they're here now.
Okay. Wait, Gyaradoga, those are, like, way advanced.
Yeah. Little.
Like, Gyaradogas, were those sharks counterattack?
Yes.
Okay. So still years past, Zeta Gundam.
Mhm.
We talked about this last time. A Gyaradoga could totally take on the RX-78.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely it could. Like by the latter half of Zeta, it's official that by the latter half of Zeta, most mass production suits were on par with the original Gundam.
Right. Wait, Camille knows Colin?
Yes.
Colin was there during the Grips conflict?
In this game's universe, yes.
Okay. Alright, I'll just accept it. I'm not here to try and understand the lore of Super Robot Wars.
Oh, don't bother. Just it is definitely a game where, like, if they say two characters fought alongside each other, you just have to accept it because, like, they have to find some way for all of these to have happened.
Yeah, fair enough.
Kick his ass, Gridman!
Punch him.
人と戦うなんてコックピットを避けて行動不能にするんだ
Whatever you gotta tell yourself, man. As he kicks the cockpit immediately and slices the cockpit.
申し訳ありません
Keep moving, everybody. We got assholes to shoot. Alright, Camille, you get to do stuff now.
Yeah.
Shoot that guy!
I actually really dig the Mark II's design.
Ah. Yeah, it was a lot closer to the original intended look of the Gundam in terms of its color scheme.
Oh, really? They didn't want, like, the bright blue?
No. Originally, the Gundam was supposed to be much duller white and almost like different shades of like gray.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of, like, the white, red, and blue.
Yeah, that was done because the company in charge of the toys was like, I mean, that's not going to catch a lot of children's attention. But it was kind of like, it's not supposed to. But they pushed through with it like that anyway.
Yeah. So when I look at like I guess what the Gundam Mark II always looked like to me was like the quote unquote like the more realistic version quote unquote of the Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot more geometric and like the lines don't like at that point the art style was a bit less cartoonish when it came to the robots.
Uh-huh. More enemies show up, and again, I can't even do this to them. The disappointment.
Would that have hit multiple guys?
Yeah, it would have.
Well. Ugh.
Focus, Yona. Focus. Ah!
I'll fight anyone, even a Gundam immediately explodes.
Yeah.
We can overcome a slight discrepancy in strength. With this clearly highly advanced mobile suit. Me with my Gyaradoga, yeah, I could take that. This guy's got a
Nah,
bad
I think he's a little
okay.
bit fucked.
There is a dude
right now.
In the original Mobile Suit Gundam who tackles the Gundam in a Zaku 1.
Yeah, I know of that episode.
The balls on that dude.
Yeah, it doesn't have any guns either, so its main method of like ranged attack is just to throw boulders.
No, I think it's in space actually, because it like grabs Amuro like around the waist to like tackle him, like shoulder checks him, and he dies very shortly afterward. But like the balls on that. Dude. Like that guy has never left my mind.
There's another guy, just like an old shitty-ass Zaku 1 that you can play as in Gundam Extreme versus Maxi Boost On.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Is it balanced?
Sort of. In exchange for the fact that he can't do anything, he can revive like 6 times in a fight.
Oh. Well, that's handy.
And as a bit of just like personal like to myself, I selected him, put his AI on the hardest difficulty, and then selected Kira, put his AI on the lowest difficulty, and just had the Zaku beat the shit out of him.
That's petty. I respect it.
I mean, come on, can you blame me? It's fucking Kira from Gundam Seed. It's the shittiest Gundam.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
If anybody out there wants to tell me that Gundam Seed is good, I'm just going to tell you right now, you're wrong and you need to watch better seasons of Gundam.
Okay. So let's be quite honest.
Uh-huh.
There are points of any Gundam show that have aged like milk.
Uh-huh. But like...
But... Gundam Seed aged like water.
Like, it was bad when it came out, and it's bad now.
It was pretty unremarkable when it... Okay, no. Again, I will always say the designs in Seed are really good.
A lot of them are cool, but a lot of them also get ruined to me because then they just slap a fucking massive backpack on them.
That's fair, too.
Bright about to end this man's whole career.
Okay, I was gonna say, are you? Because you just missed 3 shots. Like, Bright, who do you have on the cannons, my dude? Job, Job, is that you? Do I need to retract my shout out?
Job, is that you? You're supposed to be dead.
I'm curious if Job ever shows up outside of Mobile Suit Gundam.
I don't think so. Like, if you want to know how unimportant I think he wound up being, when I did my overview of the original season of Gundam, he is never mentioned. Like in any of the materials I looked at to double check my stuff.
Oh, apparently shows up in a manga.
Oh. As we all know, that's of the highest that's the highest honor you can have in Gundam.
Apparently he's also briefly in Gundam F90.
Is that? I guess that takes place before F91.
I don't know. No, because he's an old man.
Ah. And that guy's dead.
So just to make sure, nightmares are they're like truck sized.
Yeah, they're a little bit bigger than a truck.
So that's one of those like suspension of disbelief things.
Yeah, that just kind of comes with the series.
All right.
Also, it doesn't really matter much if you just bore a hole through the cockpit.
No, but like, no. I'm just talking about like the size comparison between like a mobile suit and a nightmare.
Ah.
Because there is no comparison.
No.
But then again, that's probably the case for a lot of these robots.
Yeah.
Like, Gurren Lagann's in some of these games, and
yeah.
You know,
it's huge. It gets huge.
Gurren Lagann.
Yeah. I'll beat you, Char!
Does this guy even know who it is?
Yes. Which makes it extra pathetic.
Right? Like, again, he's a video game character. But also, dude, what the fuck are you doing, man?
And he's just gonna sit there like, for the glory of Zeon! It's like, just stop. He's dead, man. The dream died. Let the flame go out. Ah, shit. We're gonna use this on him.
Fair enough.
You don't have enough SP left to use focus again.
Alright. Well, that's a darn shame.
He had a 65% hit chance and he missed.
XCOM 2 joke.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, that's all I got.
It's a little pathetic. Like, they're piloting the super advanced top-of-the-line Guerra Zulu, and then Camille and Amuro roll up with their fucking antiques.
Yeah, like they've got assault rifles. Camille showed up with a revolver. Amuro showed up with a musket, and they still lost.
Yeah.
Like, there's no excuse. Like,
Yeah.
the Gyaradogas have a little bit of, like... What's the word? Of like, wiggle room, because they're still, like...
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're not, like, top of the line.
Yeah,
but,
they
like,
weren't developed that long after the Zeta, but the Gyara-Zulu?
Where are the Gyara-Zulu from?
They're from, Gundam Unicorn.
Oh, okay. So, like, 20, 30 years later.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, no.
Well, actually, not quite, because, one of the main characters of Unicorn is Mierva, who is, Dazzle Zabi's daughter, and she's, like, 18.
Alright, I'm on the Universal Century timeline wiki. Okay, so 0079 is when Mobile Suit Gundam takes place.
Uh-huh.
Then Zeta Gundam takes place in 0087, which is 8 years later.
Uh-huh.
Char's counterattack is 93.
Uh-huh.
96 is when Unicorn takes place.
Alright.
So yeah, it is 17 years later.
Mm-hmm.
But still, you look at smartphones 17 years ago compared to now.
Oh, yeah. Like, no, absolutely. Like, it's not a...
There's no excuse.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, it's not a 30-year gap, but, like, it's still a significant technological gap.
That guy said he has no choice but to retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's not even a choice. He just blew up.
Yeah. Let's just finish this guy off now.
Oh, alright then.
Nah.
The 2 explosions still bothers me. I don't think it'll ever not.
Yeah, certain attacks don't do that. Like, there are certain attacks in the game where if that kills, that's just it. It just plays the fact that it kills, and then it goes back to here.
Yeah, you've mentioned that.
Oh, okay.
But, like, seeing that just... It's not fair that I keep bringing it up, but it just still... It just, like, I see it, and it's like, why not just make the second explosion the only explosion if you're going to do an explosion?
Yeah.
It's so weird. Do it again. That's fair.
But it is kind of just, like, funny to me in this game how Char's whole character is just like, no, like, I was a total piece of shit and I deserve anything that comes at me.
I don't necessarily believe that Char would have that evolution, though. And maybe that's why they're using his Zeta design as Quattro rather than his, like, either Char version. But I don't believe Char would ever see the errors of his ways. I think he is too obsessed with his own goals.
That is equally fair. Alright, let's get the Mark II upgraded.
Yeah, for me, the Mark II just, like, it looks just like a cooler version of the Mark I.
Yeah.
I guess that's why it's called the Mark II.
Yeah. Oh no! Hey, look, the Methus, the thing we will never use.
The fuck is this?
It's from Zeta Gundam.
Is it?
Yeah, Fa pilots it.
I don't recognize this thing at all. Wait, is this the one that transforms?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the thing that fucking
Oh, here we go. We can do it. There it is.
Yeah, this thing. Is this what Shirako first shows up in?
No.
I think it is. The first time he shows up, I think he's piloting this because he's not. He doesn't have the big.
No, he's piloting something else.
Whatever he pilots. I know it does transform.
Yeah, it does. I don't remember what it's called. I know it's not this because his original suit is purple.
Right, but I think it might just be a purple one of those.
No, it is not. I know that much.
Give me a second. I'm looking it
I
up.
think it's like the High Mansa or something.
Masala.
That was it. Yeah, no, it is not this. I knew that.
Okay, yeah, no, and it definitely is. It just transforms as well.
Yeah.
That was probably a selling point for the toys, especially the Zeta.
Yeah.
What year was it?
84, I want to say.
Transformers was definitely established by that point.
Oh yeah, well, it was already established in Japan as Micromasters and Diaclone.
I always forget that it was a Japanese property first because
Yeah, it was two separate Japanese properties originally.
But like, unlike most anime,
Uh-huh.
it just became so like perfectly integrated into American culture.
Oh yeah.
Like there was nothing stop. Like I'm curious as to how it happened with that versus anything else.
Hmm. Well, part of it was because like Transformers was at no point wasn't turned into neither of those had an anime or any form of animation before Transformers came out.
Okay, so the the cartoons are American made.
Yeah,
Like,
the
it wasn't an
cartoons
anime
were
that was translated or anything.
yeah, the Transformers cartoon was scripted and voiced in America with help from and then animated with help from Toei and Marvel.
Okay, that makes more sense now, actually.
Yeah, no. So yeah, the reason it worked so well in America is because it was made in America.
Yeah, okay.
And then after it aired in America, it was redubbed in Japan.
Right. Because, like, to most Transformers fans, no one knows what Convoy is. But
Yeah.
they all know who Optimus Prime is.
Yeah.
Would Convoy count as a surname?
Officially within the Japanese continuity, the whole lineage of like the original was referred to as Convoy. They were kind of like iterations of each other made at later dates.
Okay. Instead of just the exact same character.
Yeah, they are considered to be different characters.
Okay.
Like all of like in Japan, they're all called like Megatron and Galvatron, and they're kind of like taking it as their new title to show their power and authority.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how it works in the Japanese continuity.
Okay.
Let me see here. All right, so
I think we got time for one more.
yeah, absolutely, we have time for at least one more. So let's see here. I don't want to do the DLCs yet.
Okay.
So let's see. We can get Masaki, the original character.
Wait, isn't that a DLC though?
It's marked as a DLC, but it's actually my pre-order bonus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We can get the Great Heroes, which will unlock Tetsuya and the Great Mazinger. And we can do Inherited Bravery, which will give us Mamoru, Kaido, and Gao Gai Go.
Wait, what?
Gao Gai Go, which is a fully Earth-developed version of Gao Geiger.
I was Inherited Bravery was my choice up until you said the word go and not gar.
Ah.
But I guess.
All right, we'll do it then.
I guess we'll go with Aldi brand Gao Geiger.
Well, no, it's part of the actual continuity.
I know.
Oh.
But I want a Gao Geiger.
We will get him. I have him. He is stupid broken.
Good.
Like, by the time you get... Like when you get him... He like by default starts with so many upgrades that he deals almost 9k damage by default on every attack. Well, more accurately, his weakest attack deals at minimum like 9k damage. My biggest crit with him was 23,000 damage.
Is the bit for this conversation they're trying to figure out what GGG stands for?
Yes. Do you want me to make you angry? Officially, that is pronounced 3G.
Well, it's been a fun stream. So we're gonna see our old pals from Gao Geiger.
Yes.
Are we going to see weird laughing train man?
No. Well.
Damn it.
Well, no, because the train guy is dead, and the guy you're thinking of, the laughing one, was a boat dude, and he was reverted back to his original form, which is a bird-themed battleship.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
The train dude was a bird.
No.
Didn't they already have a?
No, the train dude is dead.
Sorry,
the laughing guy
I
originally, his whole thing was
yeah.
boats.
I meant boats. Sorry, boats was what I meant that time. But the boatman was bird themed.
Yeah, his original form was a bird-themed battleship.
Wasn't there a character? Okay, is Pizza the name of the character that I'm thinking of?
Yes.
What the? Wasn't he already the bird-themed one?
He's the bird-themed battleship's pilot.
Man, we gotta finish that show. Cause
I fucking love Gao Geiger. It's so cool.
Nothing you're saying makes any sense to me, but I'm down to find out why it doesn't.
I love Gao Geiger. It's the sickest shit. Plus, let's face it, there are few attacks in anime with as cool of a name as just Hell and Heaven.
Yeah.
Where the whole purpose of it is that it forces the opponent's body to rip itself in half.
Hold on. Shut up everything. What is this?
Dr. Thanatos.
Look at this crazy looking motherfucker. What the?
He's one of the villains of the sequel manga.
Does he always have his tongue out like that?
I don't know.
Is the tongue necessary?
Probably not, but I mean it makes him look crazy, so.
He didn't need help with that though.
I mean, the crazier you look, the more convincing you are as an evil scientist. Everybody knows this. Hey, Mamoru, you're all grown up now.
Huh. And he's wearing guy's shit.
Yeah. Hi, Kaido, you're all grown up now.
I don't remember Kaido.
You didn't meet him yet.
Okay. Is Guy still in this at all?
He shows up later.
All right, I'm down. I am sated.
The sad thing is, though, is that once you get Guy, you become way less likely to use these two because he has both of their best abilities.
That's fine. That's correct. guy's the coolest one.
He is! He's so cool!
Mamoru still grow angel wings?
Yes.
Good for him.
Uh-huh. Because that's just like a thing he can do. That's
Right.
not something he uses. That's like just part of his biology.
So what does Gaigo look like? Because Gaigar was just a big old lion.
Gaigo has two forms. One is like slightly like bulkier with a visor head, and then its alternate form basically looks like Gaigar, but replace the lion head with kind of like a ventilation panel.
So it's a four-legged ventilation panel-headed sphinx?
No.
You said replace the lion head with the ventilation panel.
Yeah, and the ventilation panel is on the torso in both forms. Up there it is. There's Gaigo.
Look at that hair.
Mm-hmm. He just gets a little point that sticks up when he does it.
His hair's got an erection.
It just goes doink.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be the old crew?
Nope, new crew.
Oh man.
Hi, Hana. The old crew
Wait.
shows back up later. Hi, new Chief Akamatsu. He's Guy's cousin.
Oh. Wait, was Hana part of the old crew?
No. But she is from the original show.
Wasn't there another character who's the character that broke the glass?
That was, Mikoto.
Okay.
Yeah.
I recall them having. She has a somewhat similar color scheme to that.
Yes. But hang on. Here's Gao Gaigo.
Okay. All right, that's okay.
Mm-hmm. And
So which version of Gao Geiger do we get?
when he first shows up, we get Gao Figar, then we get Gao Geiger, and then we get Genesik.
Wait, but doesn't Gao Figer show up after? Gao
It'll
Geiger?
make sense when it happens.
All right. I
Alright.
missed this theme song.
What?
I missed this theme song.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should definitely finish this show.
We absolutely should. Also, of course, the theme song's great. It's done by Masaki Endo. That man is a fucking legend.
Yeah, he is.
I have expressed to people before, if you don't listen to Masaki Endo, you have not experienced rock.
G ストーンと共に接近戦なら
Let's go. Sorry if I'm a little quieter all of a sudden. I'm eating sandwich.
All good. I'll just take all the terror of having to completely hold this up on my own. That guy's got a drill for a chest.
Yep.
Why are they called pseudo zonders?
because it's artificially recreated Zonder metal.
Okay.
警告する。今すぐ戦闘を止めろ。
They're here to punch you with their chests. Drills. They're here to send weirdly bizarre, absurdist tweets at you. That'll make somebody laugh. I don't know who, but somebody.
Oh, this poor ignorant fool. See?
Beat the shit out of him.
Now we're gonna
Kill him.
shoot him, actually.
Either way, kill him. Mercy is for the weak. So, update.
Uh-huh.
My roommate's queue is now at 603.
Whoa.
It has been another hour and a half.
戦いを避けられないのなら。
J デカ勝負を決めるんだ
Yay, deck him in the face.
ジェイバスター。
Alright. Got that joke off the list.
発射。
That was neither a punch nor in the face, so I guess that joke's gotta go back on the list.
I told you we were gonna shoot him.
I know, but I wasn't paying attention. There's like
You even responded and said, either way, just kill him.
there's a good 40% chance that I'm not listening to what you say at any given moment.
What was that? I haven't been listening for days.
I like how they're doing the arm swing thing where they're gonna walk forward and if you hit,
Yeah.
fall. The Zonders here do look pretty cool though.
Yep. They're an actual one from the show.
Fair enough. Do the ones in the show all have different designs like they did in Gao Geiger? And they just took this one to make it like the generic baddie?
Yeah, basically.
Alright.
Yeah, sandwich. But yeah, a big part of that was because this was one of the most popular designs from the show.
I can see why. It's a pretty solid design, honestly.
Alright, everybody else is here now.
Yep.
Send in Gridman. And we got one more. Let's go with that. Finalize deployment.
Alrighty. Alright, so you're not allowed to do the next Gao Geiger mission until I'm back here, because I do want to see Guy.
I mean, okay.
Good.
I cannot guarantee when that will be.
Oh, that's fine. I just know that when it shows up in your, like, in your menu, Just know that one's locked off until I'm back. Is it selfish? Yes. That's the end of that thought.
I was gonna say, is it selfish? Yes. But also, fuck you, it's Gal Geiger.
Oh, yeah. See, I wasn't even gonna go that far. I was just gonna end that thought with the yes. I don't need to explain myself to you people.
I mean, you
I don't
sort
know
of
shit.
do. They are the audience.
I don't owe the audience shit.
そのために俺は
Oh
ここ
crap.
にいるんだ
I haven't been paying attention to chat at all.
Yep.
So I don't know how long the new Gao Geiger model message has been there.
It is thrown up at 7:34. It is currently 7:35.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. So I'm not too behind.
No.
So wait, is he saying that there is a new?
No, he's just No, he's just commenting.
Ah, okay.
God, this one just refuses to die.
It's a survivor. Ugh. Wow.
Keep moving, everybody.
Shoot the shit out of him.
Now I'm gonna shoot him.
戦いを望むのなら相手になる G マスターを使う
Almost dead.
Yep. We're just gonna end you right now.
Drill knee is a very raw sounding attack because you know exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
ドリルに
Oh, oh, that was right in the ball.
Yep.
Oh, that poor Zonder.
I don't feel bad. He doesn't have any central nervous system.
Okay, but he probably developed one because of that.
That was so painful. My body created a central nervous system just to feel me get stabbed in the balls.
Ow. With a drill.
Hmm.
I felt that one.
Oh, he's attacking the battleship. Like a fool.
Maybe if I do my arm walk thing towards them, it'll work. Dispatching engineers to try and do something about the giant hole that is now on our ship.
1番2番衝撃砲攻撃用意
了解1番2番衝撃砲攻撃用意
目標インレンジ
Ugh.
Take this shit. Maybe now he'll know that punching battleships is a bad idea. Nah, I'll just have to shoot him again.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna shoot him again anyway.
Yeah,
Again, mercy is for the weak.
yeah.
So are these Zonders in the show made from people like the other ones are?
No.
Huh.
Ah, 12% hit chance. Look at me go, guys.
単純なのよ攻撃が
Your attacks are almost as stupid as
反
you.
撃だ
You just fucking try to walk towards me swinging your arm, man. That's fucking dumb.
Shut up!
I'm gonna kill you literally just for that.
Alright. I get to do this.
What is this?
You'll see.
Alright. Actually, if you landed a hit.
大したダメージじゃないよ。
先手が有利と決まったわけじゃない。ファントムリングフラスブロークンファントム
Alright. What's it called? Broken Magnum and the other one?
Hold on.
Alright.
Originally, yes. But later on, the Broken Magnum gets upgraded to the Broken Phantom.
Okay.
And the Protector Shade gets upgraded to the Protector Wall.
Okay.
Don, kill this man!
ご自慢のその相当をぶった切ってやるがそこにいたか
Again, in the crotch.
Yep. That's the only way to do it.
I feel like it's gotta violate the Geneva Convention somewhere.
I don't know if the Geneva Convention exists here.
No, I don't really still are.
This dude!
Is it the same guy who's still alive?
It is!
Ooh. Okay, I don't know if it's for the normal stream, but your quality just took a dive on my end.
Oh. Quality is still fine on my end.
Alright, then maybe it's Discord.
Ah. This has to kill him. Yep, there he goes.
Do I have any... No. Alright, well, whatever. Okay, quality's kind of recovering on my end.
自慢の重装甲グリ
Yeah,
ル
okay, we'll be back.
今だ消し飛べ
He done.
Yep.
Alright, finish him off, Koji.
お前みたいなやつはこの俺が相手をするこいつで一刀両断だ
Dead.
Fuck him.
Yeah? I mean, just straight up.
It took forever to kill.
Yeah, he did.
There's always one.
He was a couple of them were chunky boys.
Yeah. That one died pretty quickly.
Yeah. Ah, Gridman. Get rid of this one.
みんなを守るために俺は戦う
Ugh.
Ah, he can't attack back because he's stupid.
ガルバイ号は押し負けたりしないはずだ。
He's gonna die because he's stupid.
You stupid to live. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's nature taking its course.
Indeed.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
The death of alien robots. Or replica alien robots.
Ah, yes, the death of replica alien robots. Nature taking its course.
Indeed.
You've explained it to me. I still don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I mean, what could be more obvious than what I just said? The death of replica alien robots.
Real talk? A lot of things.
通れお前らなければ撃つ
Deal a little extra damage here. There we go, those are big numbers I like to see for damage. Let's see, can I do it? Will it finish? Damn it. I need to deal a little more damage to him. Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to get in that damage, so let's just... We're going to use Hell in Heaven on him because I'm an asshole.
Alright. We gotta see it at some point.
Yeah.
So I don't know how the Japanese voice actor for Guy does it,
Uh-huh.
but
Uh-huh.
they're not quite matching the English voice actors. Again, it zoomed in on it too.
Oh, here you go. He's just straight dead.
Flipped by the image of what looks like him just grabbing the entire crotch and just pulling off his pelvis. Oh my god! Cause that's where the fucking glowing light was that was the destruction.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I think that just added like a year back onto my life.
Gao Geiger saving lives.
One dick punch at a time.
Exactly. Everybody move in on the last two unfortunate little shitheads. You fool. And he's dead. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That robot is dead. Mr. Kent, if you had to come up with a word to describe how dead it is, what would it be? Cadaverific.
Yep.
Oh, hey, it's the crazy guy.
Oh hey, it's the crazy tongue man. The fact that anyone would call that guy a leader or allow him in a position of leadership is a problem.
This man is not allowed within 30 yards of a school.
Man is not allowed within 30 yards of a city. That's why they're called a better man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a name.
Yep.
Fish is still going?
No, this is the aftermath stuff.
Oh, okay. Are these people still from Gal Geiger?
They're from a spin-off called Better Man. I know it seems like I was being sarcastic, but no, Gal Geiger had a spin-off manga called Better Man.
Oh. Give me a second. Yeah, so I'm holding Better Man right now.
What?
Like, in like a box set of the full series, like in my hand.
Oh.
Because my roommate owns it.
Ah.
Like, is this meant to take place in the same universe?
Yeah. Yeah, it 100% does.
That's fucking crazy.
Uh-huh. All right. Yeah, I think that'll be it for this one.
Alrighty.
All right.
This is fun.
Yeah, indeed. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll see you all next week. Actually, I should point out, next week's stream will be on Sunday due to some IRL things going on, real-life stuff. So
I might be there. I might not be there. Who knows at this point?
yeah, so we'll see what happens. So, but for now, though, thank you all so much for watching. Of course, a reminder, like, comment, subscribe, share the video around so that I don't get killed by the YouTube algorithm death robots. And with that, I will see you all next week. Goodbye.
Appetizing anything.